Hey, what's going on guys, Scylok Gaming here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys an amazing $500 budget PC build for the games of late 2017 and before. I haven't benchmarked it, but looking back at it, I'm sure it can hit 60 FPS on 1080p on most games in 2017 and before that. The theme for this build is red and black, by the way. Now without any further ado, let's get straight into the build. So our first part is the processor. The processor that I chose for this build was the Intel Pentium G4560 3.5 GHz dual-core processor. Now I know what you guys are thinking, Hamza, are you insane? A Pentium in a build like this in 2017? And with only 2 cores? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? But this is actually an amazing processor, and it does have 3.5 GHz of processing speed, and it does support hyper-threading, which means it has 2 cores, but performs like it has 4 cores, so it's an amazing processor. So next up we have our motherboard. The board is the Gigabyte GA-B250M DS3H Micro ATX LG1151 motherboard. It has high upgrade potential as it supports 4 sticks of RAM and 64 GB of RAM in total. After that we have our RAM, and for the RAM I chose the Crucial Ballistic Sport LT 8GB DDR4 2400 memory. It's 1 stick of 8GB of DDR4 RAM and has some really nice looking gray heat sinks. This is perfect for this build and most of the games this year and the past years, but maybe not Crysis though. Stay away from Crysis. But then we have our storage, and our storage is the Toshiba P300 1TB 3.5-inch 7200 RPM internal hard drive. It's not anything special, it's not like an SSD or anything, and I chose this over a Western Digital hard drive, which is what most people use for a budget build, because this one was cheaper and would have more money to spend on more important parts like the graphics card and the RAM and the power supply. So it does have 1 TB of storage, which is perfect for a lot of people and more than enough for some, so people like me who do videos and gaming a lot will have the perfect amount of hard drive space. So something like this for only around $35 is, in my eyes, is a huge steal. And now comes the real meat of the build, the graphics card. The graphics card in this build is the MSI GeForce GTX 1050 Ti 4GB Gaming X4G video card. 1050 Ti is honestly an amazing graphics card for its budget, and this one has 4 gigs of VRam, which is just about the sweet spot for today's games. It has 2 fans and fits our theme of a black and red PC perfectly. And now we have our case to hold all of our parts in. The case for today's build is the Corsair Specco 2 ATX mid-tower case. It comes with 3 case fans, 2 of them with red LEDs fitting our theme perfectly. It also has USB 3.0 panels and a huge side panel window to show off all your beautiful parts. And finally we have our power supply. What would our PC be without it? Today's power supply is the Cooler Master Watt 550 watt 80 plus bronze certified semi-modular ATX power supply. God dang, that was a mouthful. This power supply has 550 watts, so that's perfect for future upgrades in the next few years. There's nothing really that much to it, and I'm sure it won't light on fire and explode like some other budget power supplies that I know, so that's pretty great. Well, so there you have it guys, that was our $500 PC build for late 2017, and it has a lot of upgradability, and I'm sure it is future-proof for the next few years. And alright, so that's going to be ending it here guys. Really hope you enjoyed this budget PC build video. Leave a like if you want some more of this. I'm going to be posting some more tutorials and more videos like this later on in the days of my channel. So I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace out guys. Peace the frick.